5 disturbing facts that'll ruin your day, but also blow your mind. Okay, so what if I told you that the tool used to cut down trees was originally invented for childbirth? Or that the thing floating in space that looks beautiful actually smells like a gas station bathroom mixed with rotten eggs? Yeah, today's facts are a little different. They're all 100% scientifically proven, but they're also kind of disturbing, super weird, and honestly, they're gonna change how you see the world. So if you're ready to learn some stuff you can never unlearn, hit that like button, strap in, and let's dive into 5 facts that sound fake. They're definitely true and will probably haunt you forever. Let's go. Fact number 1. Chainsaws were invented for childbirth. I'm so sorry. All right, we're starting strong with this one. And I need you to sit down for this because it's a lot. Chainsaws. You know them. You've seen them in horror movies. Lumberjacks use them to cut down giant trees. Very normal tool, right? Wrong. Chainsaws were originally invented in the late 1700s in Scotland for childbirth. I know. IKNOW. Let me explain before you close this video and go lie down. Back in the 18th century, doctors needed a way to help with difficult childbirths. Sometimes they had to widen the pelvis or remove diseased bone, and they were doing this with regular hand tools, which was incredibly slow and painful. So 2 Scottish doctors, John Aitken and James Jeffrey, invented a chainsaw, smaller version than what we have today, but still a chainsaw to make the process faster. It wasn't until the early 1900s that someone looked at this medical device and thought, hey, you know what? This would be great for cutting wood. And thus, the modern chainsaw was born. So yeah, every time you see someone cutting down a tree, just remember, that tool was originally designed for something very different. You're welcome for that nightmare fuel. The craziest part, it actually worked and was considered an improvement at the time. Medicine in the 1700s was wild, y'all. Just wild. Fact number 2. Comets smell like a nightmare. Okay, so you've probably seen pictures of comets. They look beautiful, right? Majestic ice balls zooming through space with those gorgeous glowing tails. Very poetic. Very inspirational. Well, I'm about to ruin that for you. Scientists analyzed a comet called 67P, Churyumov-Gerasimenko. Yes, it's a mouthful, and discovered what it actually smells like. Are you ready? Rotten eggs, urine, burning matches, and almonds. The comet contains hydrogen sulfide. That's the rotten egg smell. Ammonia, urine, sulfur dioxide, burning matches, and hydrogen cyanide. Bitter almonds. Basically, if you could bottle up the worst smells in the universe and launch them into space, you'd get a comet. Here's the really weird part. In 2016, scientists were so committed to education that they actually recreated scratch and sniff postcards that smelled like this comet. They made promotional materials that smelled like space garbage. Who volunteered to smell that? Who said yes to that job? Hey, want to smell what a comet smells like? No thank you, I enjoy breathing. So the next time you make a wish on a shooting star, just remember, you're wishing on something that smells like a truck stop bathroom that's been on fire. Romantic, isn't it? The good news is we can't actually smell space because there's no air to carry the odor. So comets can look pretty from afar while secretly being the universe's garbage disposal. Fact number 3. Deaf people sign in their sleep. All right, this one is actually really fascinating and kind of beautiful, but also a little eerie when you think about it. You know how sometimes people talk in their sleep? They'll mumble random words or have full conversations while completely unconscious. Well, it turns out that deaf people who use sign language will actually sint in their sleep. Scientists studied a 71-year-old man who was deaf and had a sleep disorder. And they recorded him using fluent, clear sign language while he was completely asleep. And because sign language is visual, the researchers could actually understand what he was dreaming about just by watching his hands. Imagine being able to watch someone's dreams like that. It's like having subtitles for someone's subconscious mind. This makes total sense when you think about it deaf people's brains process. Language through sign language, the same way hearing people's brains process spoken language. So of course they'd sign in their sleep. But here's what gets me. This means that whatever language you think in, that's the language your brain uses when you dream. Your brain is so committed to communication that it keeps going even when you're unconscious. It's actually beautiful if you think about it. Language is so fundamental to being human that our brains literally can't turn it off, even in sleep. We're constantly trying to express ourselves, to communicate, to share what's in our heads. Okay, that got philosophical. Moving on. Fact number 4. Hippos can't swim, they're faking it. Here's a fun question. What's the one thing you'd assume a hippo-ant animal that spends most of its life in water can definitely do? If you said swim, congratulations, you're wrong. Hippos cannot swim. At all. They're too heavy. Their bones are so dense and heavy that they can barely float. So instead of swimming, they just walk along the bottom of rivers and lakes. They're doing a slow-motion gallop underwater like they're on the moon. Imagine finding out that fish can't actually swim. They're just really good at hopping. That's how I felt learning this. But wait, it gets weirder. Hippos can sleep underwater. They have a built-in reflex that lets them automatically float up to the surface, take a breath, and sink back down without waking up. They're literally breathing in their sleep underwater while walking on the river floor. Hippos are out here living in creative mode while the rest of us are stuck in survival mode. So every nature documentary you've ever watched that showed hippos swimming was a lie. They're not swimming, they're just very gracefully sinking and bouncing. Also, fun bonus fact, hippos are one of the most dangerous animals in Africa. They kill more people than lions, crocodiles, or any other large animal. So these adorable looking river potatoes that can't even swim are actually terrifying murder machines. Never trust a hippo. They're living a lie, and they're deadly. Fact number 5. You're more bacteria than human. All right, last fact, and this one's gonna make you feel weird about yourself. Ready? You are 56% bacteria. That's right. The majority of the cells in your body aren't actually human cells, they're bacterial cells. You're technically more bacteria than person. A 2016 study found that the average human is about 56% bacterial cells. Now, this is way less than scientists used to think. They originally estimated we were 90%. Bacteria, but 56% is still more than half. Before you freak out, here's the good news. Bacteria are super tiny and lightweight. So by weight, you're still over 99.7% human. Your human cells are just really big compared to bacteria. But think about this. Right now, as you're watching this video, are trillions of tiny bacteria living on your skin, in your gut, in your mouth, just hanging out. You're not a person, you're an ecosystem. You're a walking, talking apartment building for bacteria. And most of these bacteria are actually helpful. They help you digest food, fight off bad bacteria, and keep you healthy. You literally couldn't survive without them. So the next time someone says, "I need some space," just remind them that they're never truly alone because they're 56% bacteria. Watch how fast they walk away from you. But seriously, this fact shows how complex and weird biology is. We're not just one organism. We're a whole community of organisms working together. It's kind of beautiful when you think about it. Also kind of gross, but mostly beautiful. All right, everyone, there you have it. 5 facts that are disturbing, fascinating, and completely true. We learned that chainsaws were medical tools, comets smell horrible, deaf people sign in their sleep, hippos are liars, and you're basically a bacteria apartment complex with a human landlord. So here's my question for you. Which fact disturbed you the most? Was it the chainsaw thing? Because honestly, it's the chainsaw thing for me. Let me know in the comments. And here's your challenge. Share one of these facts with someone today, a friend, family member, random person at the grocery store. I don't care, and watch their face as they process the information. It's hilarious. Trust me. If you enjoyed having your mind blown and your day slightly ruined, do me a huge favor and hit that subscribe button. Seriously, we're trying to hit your goal subscribers, and every single one of you helps us get there. Click that bell icon. So YouTube actually tells you when I post new videos, because apparently that's a thing we have to ask for now. And hey, if you made it all the way to the end of this video, comment "that's a hippo" and a saw emoji. So I know you're part of the squad that sticks around for the whole ride. Let's see how many of you are real ones. Thanks so much for watching, friends. Remember, the world is weird, science is wild, and sometimes the truth is more disturbing than fiction. But that's what makes it interesting, right? I'll catch you in the next video. Stay curious, stay weird, and maybe don't Google any of these facts right before bed. Peace out.